What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this month's pickups. Got quite a bit of pickups. There are some pickups that was actually like near the end of January and some February. Well, mostly February. Last month was like it was all Gamestop, so there were some things that didn't show up in that video that will be showing up in this video. So yeah, but let's get into it. The first pickup I made was Parasite Eve. So this is just a case. I had the loose, discs for this, so now at least this way now it's complete. I have to say, man, dude, honestly, getting cases is such a miserable experience, dude. Honestly, hunting for cases just sucks. I don't understand the thought processes when it comes to pricing it. They always be asking like close to 60% of the value of whatever it is complete in box. So I saw this for 20 bucks and I figured that's a good price. So unfortunately this does not have the manual, but now at least it's complete. Back when it was easier to get lots of video games on OfferUp and stuff like that, I ended up getting a lot of loose stuff, just naturally. So this was one of them. I got like Dino Crisis, the Resident Evil stuff, Breath of Fire 3 and 4. So I'm at a point with my collection that I'm more than happy to start printing out the covers, which I'm going to start doing soon. So, but I figure while I'm at it, some of the more high-end stuff, if I find the cases for a decent price, I'm going to go ahead and start picking them up. So I got this for 20 bucks. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a manual, but at least now it's complete, except for the manual, of course. So that puts Parasite Eve 1, and now I have Parasite Eve 2 also. So at least now I have both of these games, so happy with that. I recently, earlier on in January, I finished Valkyrie Elysium, and I thought the game was fine. And I'm kind of looking into getting into the previous entries, the more popular ones. So I was looking on eBay and I was throwing some offers, and I finally got one guy to accept $35 for Valkyrie Profile 2. And it's not much needed to say. Everyone knows about this. It's a very popular game. This one did come with the manual and stuff like that. I could have got it for like $30 some, like 32, 33 at one time, but it was missing the manual. And I personally like how the manual looks, so I really wanted this with the manual. So I think for 35, it's a good deal. It's a pretty good deal, and it's a game that I want to start looking into. So I think I now have every single one. I have the PSP one, but that one's loose, so I have to get the case for that. And I'm missing the one on the DS, so I think that's everything in the PS one I have. So, well, I got the Japanese version of it, but yeah. So this was a thrift store pickup, Star Fox Zero. This is like I guess a box, like a little collector's box for the Wii U. It comes with 2 games. I already have these 2 games. I just figured I could sell that, just keep this. At least this way, that I got a cool little box with it. So it comes with Star Fox Guard and whatever the other game is, Star Fox Guard and Star Fox Zero. So yeah, for the Wii U. I also found 2 other Wii U game, one Wii U game. It was Tank, which I sold on eBay for like 40 bucks. And then I also found Animal Crossing on the GameCube. It was the player's choice. I did come with the memory card, and I sold that for like 60 some odd dollars. I already got that game, and mine was just the black label and it had the manual, so I just kept mine and sold that. So I got it for a pretty good price, so I was pretty happy with that. Let's see, let's start with these 2. So my mom was cleaning out the garage, and she was talking to my sisters, and she's like, I found these 2 games. She was about to throw them out, and my sisters were like, no, I think he'll probably want this. So I was pretty happy they salvaged this. So the first one was Adventure Time. I must have picked this up way back whenever. So these are actually my games that I purchased whenever I purchased this. So I didn't realize this is a Way Forward game. Who knew? Huh. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember playing this or nothing. So, and the other one, first she said it was a Pokemon game, and I thought it was Pokemon Y. And I was initially really happy. I already got Pokemon Y, but that Pokemon Y was the one that I put in like almost 400 plus hours in that game back when it launched, I was really into that, especially the post-game stuff. And that one actually had all my shinies that I was hunting back then. I never really hunted after that, or really before that either. But I was kind of excited. I thought it was Pokemon Y, but it wasn't. But at least I got Pokemon Moon. I was missing this, so I'm happy now I can add this. I think I bought this like in Best Buy or something. I kind of remember this, so glad to have that. And alright, so the next one is, this is an offer-up deal. I picked this up for 40 bucks. Let me see if I can remember correctly. He wanted, so he put a list. He had just had a list like this big, and he said 40 bucks. And I thought it was 40 bucks for the entire lot. It had a bunch of other games like Naruto, a couple other things. And I was like, 40 bucks for the lot? And I'll come right now whenever it's available. He's like, no, it's each individually priced. And I was like, oh, okay. So out of the games I was looking, these are the only 3 games that I didn't have. I was like, how much you want for this? And I think he told me 60 bucks or something like that. And I didn't say nothing. I was just thinking about it. And he countered with, he said like, what do you want? And I was like, I'll give you 40 bucks for those 3. And he's like, all right, if you come now, I'll take it. So 40 bucks for this 3, I think is a pretty good price. So first one is Days Gone. I think it's a pretty underrated game. Like, people really love this game. I need to give this a shot. So a Devolver game, Shadow Warrior. And then the big one, the main reason, Elden Ring. So altogether, this basically puts me about $13 a game. So these two are worth that much. Days Gone's worth a little bit more, about $18-20, and this is worth honestly $13-15. So, but to get Elden Ring for that price, I'm pretty happy about that. I really wanted this to be on the PS5 or the Series X, even though it's upgradable. Like, it's just that collector brain in me. I would have loved to have it on the PS5. So I don't know if I'll maybe try to sell this and get the PS5 version, but in the meantime, at least I have a copy I can play. So excited to try that out. So for that price, I think I did pretty good. So yeah. Oh, and 2 of the more bulky things. So I recently beat through a game called Scarlet Nexus that I really fell in love with. And I was just browsing through eBay, and I was just looking up Scarlet Nexus accessories and stuff like that, and I noticed that they had a figure of Kasane, and that's the one of the main protagonists. This is the route that I chose, and they only wanted 40 bucks for it. And it's an ArtFX Kotobukiya like figure line, and I know these are like 100 plus. So either that guy was just clearing out old inventory. He was the only person who was selling it for that price. So for 40 bucks, I thought, okay, that's cool. I'll go ahead and grab that. So I'm happy to go ahead and grab Scarlet Nexus Kasane's figure. So yeah, not too bad. Then, what's his name? GameStop was doing 50% bonus in trade-in for everything you trade and stuff like that. And I had a couple of things. It wasn't too much, but it slowly added up to like $40 some. I can't remember. I think it was like Minecraft on the 360 I had. Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One. They gave me like $11 or $12 for Black Ops 3. And then I think a couple other things. Maybe there was a Black Ops 2. I can't remember. So altogether, I got like $40 some, and I went and put that towards these 2 games. So this went down to 30 bucks for Soul Hackers 2. These are both sealed. And this also was on clearance for 30 bucks. AI Insomnium File, the Somnium File Nirvana Edition, Nirvana Initiative Edition. What am I saying? I think altogether this cost me about $7.50 each. So pretty good price for after the trade-in credit, of course. So Soul Hackers 2, $7.50, and AI Insomnium File. So I really wanted the first game for this, and I almost pulled the trigger to buy the first game because I'm actually getting into this game right now. But instead, I went and bought the collector's edition to Nirvana Initiative. There is a little bit of thought process as to why I did this, even though now I have the PS4 copy of this, and now I have the, I guess the Switch version. This was being bidded on eBay. Nobody was really bidding on it. It was one bidding, it went up to like $60 some. And all said and done, at the end, I got it for like 70 bucks. And I think I did pretty good. This was brand new sealed when I got it. And my thought process is, since I got this for $7.50, I'll just sell the game that's in here because I really just want the figure. I just want Iva's figure in here. And for whatever reason, this is something that always happens with Nintendo Switch stuff. This is the superior version. That's just my humble opinion. You get the comfortability and all that stuff with the Switch. I understand that. This is going for about 35 to 40 bucks on eBay. You get for like 30 bucks used. This one, the Switch, is like 55 to 60 bucks. Same exact game, but almost double the price. like if I want to sell this quick, I could probably just post it for 50 bucks and just sell it. So I figure I can just sell the game. I'll put this up for display, and I'll just be able to keep everything inside there. And this will basically cost me about 20 some odd dollars, and this will be like 7. So under 30 bucks, I should be able to get this entire thing. So I think I did pretty okay with that. That was that. And then, let's see, so this one, I gotta remember, because this was so early on, like, I mean, late in January, like early February, they were still doing the 4 for 40 deal. And I went there to go grab Star Ocean at that time. And instead, I used up what little, I had a little bit of trading credit, just a little bit. I think I traded in, man, I can't remember. I remember I traded something in. They didn't have the 50% bonus at that time. I used my $5 off thing for that month in January towards this. And then trying to remember exactly what I did. I also returned 2 games from the GameStop pickups. I had 2 games that were loose that I was like, I'll just return. I got like 20 some odd dollars. So all said and done, if I remember the math correctly, with the returns, the trade-in credit, each game costed me about $4.50 or something for all of this. So this was 4 for 40. This was 40 bucks for Astral Chain, and Zengian was 20. But with everything that I did, with 2 returns, obviously, ended up being pretty cheap for me. So first one is Astral Chain on the Switch. I saw The World Ends With You, the final remix, and I was actually about to grab that, and I was like, I can probably grab that eventually. Astral Chain is like getting harder and harder to find at GameStop right now, so I was like, I'll just grab this for now. So it's a game I was really looking into playing, so got that. Biomutant, been ducking and dodging this game because I kind of seen this a few times go for like 15 bucks, but for $10, well, now it's like four some odd dollars, but 4 for 40, this would have been 10, you know. I went ahead and jumped the gun on this one. So this one, Call of Duty Vanguard, then Evil Dead the game. Like I said, this is basically costing me nothing. So, and then New Tales from the Borderlands. It's a game actually I think I want to get into. I've only played Borderlands 1 and 2. I haven't played, and well, actually I didn't play the pre-sequel, so I haven't played the third one. But you know, I never tried a Tales from game, so I'll probably try this one. So, and then the last one was Sangion. It's supposed to be a brand new copy, but we all know how that goes. So, not bad for what is essentially $4.50. If I did my math right, it was like $4 or $5 each. So I believe I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly. So I was pretty happy about that. I thought that was a pretty good deal for me. And then these were some GameStop pickups. Sorry, this was GameStop. This went down to 20 bucks. I think it was like $18.99 or 19. Yeah, $18.99 brand new, and it was $17.99 pre-owned. So I got the brand new copy. I picked the option where I can pick it up locally at my local GameStop, and they had a seal, so that was great. So I used that, and I used the $5 off monthly for February to get this. This was February. This one was January. So I got this for like, I think it was like $14.99 or something like that, or $13.99. So, you know, with the $5 off, so that was a great price for JoJo's Bizarre. And we all know this is, you know, JoJo's always goes up in price, so now's the time to grab these. This is a PS3 port, if I remember correctly. I know the one on the Dreamcast I've been looking at, it's crazy expensive, so glad to get that. And this one was another good deal. This one was Best Buy, actually. Returnal, so really happy to grab this now. This was $17.99. It was either it was either 16, I think it was $16.99. So for Returnal on Best Buy, and none of my Best Buys had it. It was like it was on the other side of town, dude. I had to grab that. It was a bit of a drive to grab this, but for the price, I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and get it for that. So $16.99, that was a good deal. And then this is something I actually picked up today. Star Ocean Divine Force, man. A good friend of mine, dude, did me a solid, dude, and he gave me a. I paid $17.99, I think this was. Yeah, 18 something, whatever it was. So I'm not gonna say where I picked this up, but this was a really good deal. So I'm super happy to get this. This is a game I really want to try out and play. So I'm looking forward to that. I played every single Star Ocean game now, excluding the one on the PS4. I have that game, I just haven't played it yet. So I played the original ones. Star Ocean 1 and 2. I played the one on the PS2. I played the one on the 360. I love the both the 360 and PS2 games. I love them both. And so yeah, I definitely want to give this a try now that, you know, I think it's Tri-Ace, right? They came back and did this, right? I'm pretty sure, even though it says Square Enix, which is, you know, I'm pretty sure it's Tri-Ace who did this, which is, you know, who originally did all this. So yeah, there was that. And these two Dreamcast pickups, I can't remember how much I paid for these. This one I remember, Armada, was like 20 bucks. I remember I saw this and I was like, that's a decent price. So just a little bit more towards the Dreamcast, you know. Happy to add whatever I can add to that expensive console. So Hidden and Dangerous, it has to be like $11 or $12 because it's just you know, a little cheap game, so why not? So I got these two. I was at a GameStop and I was just looking through the retro stuff. I asked whatever used games they had, and they didn't have nothing worth buying, but somebody traded these in. They can all take these in, so they gave it to me for free. So I was like, all right, cool. Skylanders Giants, I don't know, why not? Maybe my kid can get into it. Avatar the game, the Xbox 360 version, believe it or not, it's like a $30 game. So this is actually a pretty expensive game. So, but the Wii one's not worth anything. It's like $10. So, but for free, why not? Speaking of free, TAC 2, Staff of Dreams. I think I picked this up for like 15 bucks, complete in box on eBay, which is a good price. You know, in my opinion, it's about, you know, it's a little bit more. That's probably like a $20+ game altogether, maybe 30. But it came in crushed. The guy didn't ship it correctly, so I messaged him to return it, and he's like, you know what, you can just have it. So he gave me a full refund, and I kept it. So there you go, got TAC 2 for free. I think I can iron it out and clean it up. So I've done some ironing before, and I think I can get it to be at least decent. So it's a cheap game, why not? I'm quickly cutting in here. I completely forgot to show this pickup right here, which is Last of Us Part 1. My sister has been super adamant that I go ahead and play this game. She played it herself. I have this game on the PS4. I guess that's the remastered version of the PS3. This is a full remake, and she really loved this game, and she's been like super adamant. So ever since the HBO Max show came out, she's like, you need to play this game. You're missing out. So I was like, all right, if I'm going to play it, I might as well go ahead and grab the most definitive edition of it. I did grab this on OfferUp for 30 bucks. So I thought that was a good enough deal to go ahead and give this a try. I also picked up Callisto Protocol. I talked about it in my last video, but I ended up selling it. The game was it was fine, but we were just not really feeling it, so I might end up revisiting it eventually. So yeah, just wanted to quickly show that, and back to the original video. Why not? I bought this on eBay actually. Samba de Amigo. I know there's a new one coming out soon on the Switch now, so I bought this before they even announced this. I think I got this for like $6 on eBay. So it came with the case, not case, sorry, the artwork, the manual, and disc. And it came like in a sleeve. So I don't know how he shipped it. He must have shipped this cheap enough to, I don't know how you could sell it for $6, but it's not an expensive game whatsoever. I have a million of these cases from Wii Fit, so I just put a case on it. So there you go, for $6. Why not? I don't know why I picked this up. Sometimes I pick up things and I just question myself. Ghost Recon on the PC. Nah. I don't know. I do kind of think about collecting for the PC, but like, I don't know. It'll be very selective. There's about two PC games that I really want. One is I want the collector's pack for the League of Legends when they had that on the PC. I want that big box. And then I want the original Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stones. I played that on the PC, so I would like to have that. But that's kind of all I really want. So, but yeah, Dance Dance Revolution, Disney. I think it's like a $15 or $20 game, or even more, something like that. So I was actually kind of surprised by the price. I like Dance Dance Revolution games. I like them all. I'll get every single version. I don't care. I even got the weird American Idol ones. I don't care. So whatever I can find for this, I'm happy to add it to the collection. So yeah, Disney Cruise. This sounds actually kind of like, who doesn't like old Disney songs, man? That kind of Dance Dance Revolution, and this sounds like it's a good mix. So there's that. I got that for $3. So happy with that. And then Plants vs. Zombies at the thrift store. I got it for $4.99. Was half off, so $2.50. I got the second one, and I got the first one, so it's a co-op game. I might give this a try with the kids and stuff like that and see what it's all about. I always thought it sounds like, because Garden Warfare sounds like Call of Duty ripoff, just, more kiddish, I guess. But I might give this a try, just to mess around. So, yeah, these are all the pickups for the month of March. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like, and see you guys next time, man. Later.